What's up, guys? Eclectic Nerd here again, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, we are back here on the planet still, and we are ready to go for the most part. I've got plenty of ice processing, and I thought it'd be useful to bring my mining ship along, because when we touch down, we're going to find us a nice pocket of platinum so that we can tap into that and start building thrusters and things right away, so we're not so, starting completely from scratch. But I think that's going to do it. Let's get in here. Close the hatch. Okay. We are all pressurized. Should be anyway. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick check here. Let's see here. Vent. Room pressure 82.5. Where's that oxygen tank? Stockpile tanks will not get drained by air vents. Okay, I think that's good. Oxygen generator. Double check my hydrogen tank real quick here. 100%. That should be plenty. Once we achieve escape velocity and leave 81.97, 96. I don't think that's actually... I don't think this vent is doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it probably needs to be put on the output. Because it should be sort of recirculating the air, I think. Let's see, I need interior plate. Got construction components. Small steel tubes, maybe? Alright. Yeah. Just had to make sure that this was the right way to go. Okay, then we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop my helmet on just in case this like suddenly decides to just drain all the air that's left in here. Alright. Okay. Oh, yep. There. Much better. So, yeah, there is a sort of input and output on that. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and power atmospheric thrusters on. Let's see, am I landing gears, huh? Alright. Here we go. To space. Currently overloading thrusters a bit. That's alright. Keeping my eye on my oxygen, my planetary oxygen, as well as my planetary gravity. Whoa, that's weird. I am curious to see how... Alright, gravity's already starting to drop, so we're getting to the upper reaches of the atmosphere now. You can tell those thrusters are really starting to struggle as the air gets thinner and thinner. 6.3, 6.4, 7.5, 7.6. I'm curious to find out what altitude they literally stop working at. Because that's when we're going to have to cut on... seems to be quite a bit of atmosphere around here. Alright, 10,000 meters. Just past 11,000. I just realized that my helmet's still closed. At which point will these thrusters stop working? 14.7, 14.8, 14.15. Since my current velocity and atmosphere and altitude seem to be stable. 15.9, 16. Okay. Picking up velocity again. So we are currently completely on hydrogen now. Picking up speed. You can just see the edge of the atmosphere too now. Yeah, planets are so cool. There it is. That's our target. Try and basically get clear of the gravity first, because it'll be much easier for me to coast the rest of the way there. .25, quarter of a G. Excuse the plane taking off in the background. I live very close to an airport of sorts. Oh, this is so exciting. Inhibitor's off. Almost. I just really want to be clear of the gravity before I really start just coasting. Appears I'm losing altitude. Okay, there we go. I think it looks like it's going up now. Must be just because of differences in terrain. Come on. Okay, my Earth markers are slowly getting further and further away, so that's a good sign. I'm just surprised how far the gravity field is. Did not expect to be 23,000 meters and still have 0.17 Gs. Man, I lost a lot of speed. Get back up to like 100 meters a second. All right, 0.15, 0.14. All right, we are back at max velocity. And you can really see the, oh god, that is so cool. I wonder if this is what actual astronauts see. It might just be my forward velocity. It almost looks like the Earth is rotating too, which is really cool. All right, got to keep our eyes on the prize, the moon. Last time I flew to the moon, it was about 250,000 kilometers. So I think that's about right. But if that is, that's about the same distance that it is, I think, to the between the Earth and the actual moon. Maybe it's because I've got the ship bolted on the back that these four thrusters aren't actually enough. Hold on a second, let me just check something. Okay, yeah, I'm getting all four. Okay, I'm going to try just keep going straight up and see if I can get clear of the planet's gravity. Hopefully I can do it before I completely run out of speed, because I think I'm carrying a little extra weight than I did last time. Oh, shoot. Is that tank empty? That tank is empty. Man, that tank went fast. Shoot. Okay, I may have to scrub this and figure out what went wrong. Alright guys, we back. I had to make some minor course adjustments, but I think we're in the clear now. We are currently in space. Well, duh. but we are clear of the planet's gravity, which means we are now clear. Just going to do a double check on hydrogen tanks. We have about half a tank left, which I think should be plenty to get us where we need to go. So I'm just going to point myself at the moon and get thrusting. Yeah, one thing I learned is that you don't want the dampeners on, and without the dampeners on, you can actually coast a good ways and just kind of use your momentum to, as long as you have positive mass away from the planet, or a positive velocity away from the planet, you're going to keep gaining altitude. So as much dampeners off. That's why. Just more efficient to so you're not constantly having to either burn or be pushing against what velocity you've already gained. So it might take a while for us to actually get to the moon, so I'm just going to kind of let this run, and if there's a couple jump cuts here and there, so be it. Let's take a look around here. God, that is so cool. Let's see, there's another planet out there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Maybe we'll go to the, I think it's like a Mars-like planet. We'll go there someday, too, once we go to the moon and get settled. We're going to build us a nice lunar colony. I appear to actually be gaining velocity. I wonder if it's like some kind of gravity slingshot effect. We are getting closer to the moon here. It's starting to not be in shadow anymore, so it's starting to get light. I must say, traveling through space is tiring. I've been just kind of chilling out here, waiting for us to get close to the moon. Oh, I'm exhausted. Come on, almost there. And we are most certainly going to land on the light side of the moon because we are going full solar here. Check my hydrogen tank real quick. Okay. Tank's doing fine. Alright guys, we're going to cut away for a bit, and hopefully next time we get back, we will be on the surface of the moon. Alright, we are preparing to make planetfall here, or moonfall. I think this crater right here looks really nice. It's got plenty of ice nearby. Hopefully there's some resources tucked away underneath it. Right, I am watching. Oh, there we go. We are 2,500 meters, closing. Right, I am attempting to stabilize here. And we are beginning lunar descent. Right, keeping an eye on my velocity here. $1,100. 900. All right. 700 meters. Just crossing into the 400s. $350. Just crossed 250. We are experiencing the full 0.25 Gs of the moon. Oh, I can just see the shadow of the rover now, of the lander. And we have touchdown. Touchdown. We have touchdown. All right. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Okay, helmet is on. I'm going to top off my oxygen tanks here. All right. Trying to take off right to suck all the air out of here. Yeah. The tank's probably full. Whee! Oh, look at that. Well, what the... For some reason it wouldn't come down any further. Hang on. We haven't actually landed yet. Come on. There. All right, we have made it safely to the moon. Now it's just going to be a matter of getting settled in here. We survived our trip to the moon. I'm going to do a quick check on my footage and see how far gone I am and see if I have time to do anything. So I will be right back. Alright guys, I looked at my footage and I think I have enough time to actually start doing some building. Oh, new station. Oh, shoot. Let's see here. You build it far enough away from the ship, but on a nice flat enough area where... Let's see here. Oh, there was a button that was supposed to like... Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a button for like gravity mode. Boom. There it is. Three. 1, 2, 3. So let's see. Solar panels go out 3 blocks. Yeah. We're actually gonna make it a bit wider. Basically, I'm starting with just a platform upon which I will build. So the first thing we want to get squared away is oxygen and hydrogen production. Because we need air to breathe. Air is basically our one kind of commodity that we really need to survive. Funny, who'd have thunk it? So I'm just making a nice big flat area here. Let's see here. This is going to be the retaining wall. I think. Actually, I'm going to spread this out. I'm going to have 2 oxygen tanks there. They're basically fed by an oxygen generator. I have to rethink. Let's see here. And actually, I probably shouldn't have even started building this because I still need to find platinum. Because platinum's going to be the big. Because really, I'm stuck to mining by hand right now. Shoot, wish I would have thought about that sooner. Let's see here. I have to see if this ore detector is on. I'm assuming it's not, because I'm pretty sure I shut everything down. Let's see here. Ore detector. On. Okay, so there's plenty of iron nearby. That's a good thing. Gold here, that's good too. And there's uranium. Awesome. I think this is actually uranium on the surface here. Looks like it. What I really need is the magic platinum. Because once I get platinum, I won't have to rely on atmospheric thrusters or hydrogen thrusters anymore. So I think that's what I'm going to go looking for here, carefully. Probably need to come down a little bit. I think that the even the large ship ore detector needs a pretty good swath. What's this over here? And in my like single player test world, I got really lucky and managed to find, okay, there's nickel and magnesium, silicon. No platinum though. Platinum's the moneymaker right now. You know what? I should probably be marking these. GPS. View from current position. So this is what? Nickel, magnesium, silicon. Be sure to label that so I know what's what. So I know which icons to turn off and which ones to leave on. Oh, speaking of silicon, apparently one of my I was looking at my YouTube stats, and one of the most popular things, I guess, that one of my most popular videos is one of the videos where I'm scouting for silicon, which is funny because I don't think I even find silicon in that episode. Uranium, silver, cobalt. G, U, and CO. I gotta use my chemistry knowledge somehow. I forgot to label that one as moon. Oh well. on, platinum. It's interesting how on the moon I use so much less energy than planet side. Because flying here, I think the fuel time was 6 days. Now I'm up to 12 days. Come on, there must be platinum around here somewhere. I do like these craters. These look really cool. And it just occurred to me, I probably should have marked where I landed. Oh well. I think wherever I can find platinum, that's where I'll just set my base up. Platinum, where are you? There's nickel. I think ores seem to grow in clusters, so I bet if I come back. Aha! Platinum. Awesome. Wow, that's really deep too. Alright, I'm gonna settle down here for now. And maybe do some mining off camera to get that platinum so we can start actually doing some decent mining. Which one of these is the... Okay, that's the lock. Okay. So, today we made it to the moon. Onward and upward. So if you guys are enjoying the Return to Space Engineers, Full Space Engineers, be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions of things I can do or build in the future, be sure to leave a comment. I always like to hear from you guys, and your suggestions are always helpful. So until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.